OD Racing pair win from FFF Racing's ReadDi FolcoAbbott, now a point behind leaders LeeThongGruppeM Racing wrap-up GT3 teams Tidlect 4 victory moves Craft Bamboo's Merlin closer to Class Crown. OD Racing's Mitch Gilbert and Aditya Patel kept their Blancpain GT Series Asia Championship hopes alive by claiming a second victory of the season at Zhejiang earlier today in a race that featured all three title contenders finishing inside the top four. Aidan Reed and Alberto Di Folco claimed theirs and FFF Racing team by a CM's maiden series podium with second, while Hunter Abbott cut Marky Lee and Sean Thong's title advantage to a single point after he and Maxi Buhk completed the overall rostrum. With it, they also took Pro-Am honors and helped secure the GT3 team's crown for GruppeM Racing and Mercedes AMG. Meanwhile, in GT4, Jean-Marc Merlin and Frank Yu now have one hand on the class title after the Craft Bamboo Racing duo converted pole position into victory. Just finishing tomorrow's season finale will be enough for them to be crowned champions. GT3 title contenders show their class. The three remaining title contending crews started second, fourth and seventh, and all once again proved their credentials in the weekend's opening hour-long race, which began behind the safety car due to rain. A second was necessary almost immediately after racing began in earnest to clear away Zhang Xin's crashed Ferrari, but when the action resumed all three were on the attack. Indeed, laps 7 and 8 witnessed a spate of passing moves thanks to championship leader Lee, who relieved Devin Modale and Tim Sugden of 6th and 5th in quick succession. Sensing his rival's progression, Patel also chose lap 8 to take the lead from pole sitter and debutant Chris Drayspring, who then dropped to third in the same move thanks to Reed's opportunist pass. With the fast-starting Lee now sat behind fourth-placed Abbott, Patel was able to bolt clear at the front and, in the process, negate his and Gilbert's 5-second pit stop success penalty. The Malaysian thus rejoined still ahead of Di Folco, who'd taken over from Reed, and Sean Thong, whose Audi Hong Kong co-driver Lee stopped later in the pit window. That helped the Audi initially leapfrog Abbott's teammate Buhk before the German reversed the positions with 23 minutes remaining. The gap between them fluctuated thereafter, but neither could catch Di Folco, who remained out of reach en route to his and Reed's best result of the season. But there was no stopping Gilbert, who extended his initial slender lead to 5.6s by the checkered flag. The result sees he and Patel reduce their championship deficit to 15 points, while Lee and Thong now lead Abbott by just one ahead of tomorrow's season finale. Behind the top four were GruppeM's second pairing of Sugden and Jules Szymkowiak, the latter remaining close to Thong throughout the second stint without ever having a chance to pass. They, like Abbott and Buhk, shared in GruppeM's title-winning campaign. Sixth went to Milestone Racing's Jingzhou Sun and Frankie Cheng after the latter made progress late on, while Alessio Picariello's rapid stint also moved the JFLY by Absolute Racing Audi he shares with Jeffrey Lee from outside the top 10 to 7th. A similarly strong performance from Martin Rump helped the Estonian and Rick Yoon finish 8th ahead of Modale and Andre Heimgartner's Porsche, as well as the Lamborghini driven by Drayspring and Sandy Stuvik, which struggled over the second half of the race after pitting from third. The Cup title battle will also go down to the final round after CMRT Eurasia's James Kai and Kenneth Lim defeated Zone Motorsports' Andrew Herianto. 5 points now separate the leading Lamborghini and Aston Martin, while Lin Yu is another 8 further back. GT4 Merlin and Yu almost there, while GT3 appears wide open. Frank Yu and Jean-Marc Merlin took a giant step towards winning this year's GT4 title after claiming class victory. The pair led from start to finish despite Kan Zhang and Ringo Chong's best efforts aboard the Hub Auto Racing Porsche, which looked particularly threatening in the opening stint. The top four cars circulated together early on as Yu tried his best to fend off Zhang. Merlin maintained that theme throughout the second 30 minutes en route to his 5th win of the year and, crucially, another 25 points. Byron Tong and Eric Lowe were the Craft Bamboo pair's nearest rivals before the start, but were knocked out of championship contention after finishing 5th. Taiwan Top Speed Racing's Kao Chang is therefore the only remaining contender, although he and co-driver Jeremy Wang, who completed the class podium today, must win tomorrow and rely on Merlin Yu retiring if there's to be a dramatic late twist in this year's championship battle. Blancpain GT Series Asia's 60-minute season finale begins at 10:50 tomorrow. Watch it live on the championship's website and Facebook page, SRO's GT World YouTube channel, and across China via a wide variety of domestic streaming platforms. Driver quotes: Aditya Patel, 86, OD Racing Audi R8, LMS GT3. We knew it would be a battle starting second, but Drayspring DIDNT have the sort of pace we were expecting. Aidan Reed was also right there behind me, so it was important to get past quickly. I managed to drive around the outside, but that also helped Aiden, who then hassled me for a few laps before I found my rhythm and gained the time that allowed Mitch to come out still leading. It keeps our title hopes alive. Tomorrow we want to go out there and do the same job. Okay, we've got the 5-second penalty that comes with winning, but you never know what can happen. Frank U. 77 Craft Bamboo Racing Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport. Mr. We're close, but we must still work for it tomorrow. We're 2 points short of the title, so we only need to finish tomorrow's race. For a change, Jean-Marc Merlin and I have agreed to sit back and watch these guys fight it out. I'd only had one job today, and that was to hand the car over to Jean-Marc, still in the lead, because Zhejiang is a tough place to pass. So I was just taking it easy, even if Kanzang did a really good job hustling me. It was a really good fight. He was really quick, but there was no contact whatsoever. It was fun the whole way.